What's up, everybody? It's Monday at 1:30 Central. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Today we are going to do this time coming at you this time of the week is the Marks Remarks live show. So basically, what this one is a couple call-ins, couple questions. We got a bunch of questions going from the group. I'm going to take a minute real quick and talk about something that's been on my mind. Like, I'm just going to put it out here because it is what this is my remark, right? I love everybody. Right? It sounds pretty like, I mean, it's the honest to God's truth. Like, I learned something from everybody else. All the other sales trainers, some of these amazing car salesmen out there, all these different people. And I sometimes often see people like, I get tagged in these group messages, these things about people talking about sales trainers and this and that. And I mean, all day long I get called a douchebag or, people make fun of me and stuff like that. It is what it is, right? And I wanted to clear the air real quick on myself and see where I'm at. Like, and let's let everyone know who I am. And if you new to follow me or you don't know or whatever, it's a little bit hard to get out because I'm thinking about it. Like, the truth is, when I got in, am I great at selling cars? Yeah, absolutely, I was. Am I great at motivating, inspiring people? Yes, I'm good at that. Was I good at building businesses? Yes. Do I think I know everything in the world? Absolutely not. But what I do believe is that I don't need to know everything in the world to help people. I believe that there's a chapter for me to lead. I believe that I was called to do this. I do believe I can help everybody sell more cars. I don't care how good you are, because the truth is, I built some massive businesses. I've made more money than Harvard graduates. I've done all these different things, but I stay in my own lane and I do my own thing. I don't engage. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't keep rolling into what other people have to think or say about me. And I really love everybody, which is what I think helps make me unique and special. Or maybe not special, but what makes me unique in my thing. So my point is, and I'm just going to clarify who I am. Am I a sales trainer? Am I a coach? Or am I a performance coach? Am I a motivator? Am I an inspire? Am I all these things? Absolutely yes. But what I really am, if you boil it down to what I am, is hard work meets resilience. Okay? The ability to overcome everything and anything that gets thrown in my life. Life's challenges, I struggle with them just like you do. You got to keep coming back. But I believe that the reason I went down this road and this journey is because I have a story that I wanted to help people with. I want to touch people on an emotional level, a physical level. I want to help their family. I want to help their spirituality. I want to help their wealth, their health, you name it. And I'm put here for these guys because I needed it for my sobriety more than I needed it for anybody else. There's one post that's coming to my mind that says, "What do you think of sales trainers? What do you think?" And I think that they're all great. I could list off everybody, but I don't want to forget them. But there's not one person. There's certain car guys out there that I really like that I've interviewed them. I could learn something from every single one of those. So I want to take a minute and remind you guys that everyone's got a story. Everyone's got something you can learn from. It's who you want to learn from. Whatever chapter you're on, someone's willing to follow you in those steps, and I encourage my guys all the time. So that's just kind of my stance on who I am as a person, who I am as a sales trainer, as a coach, as whatever, right? I'm just a dude that stays clean and sober every day by busting his ass, helping people out, showing them the results that I had, and making their life easier. It's really what I do. So with that being said, hope everyone had a great weekend. I had a little bit of this Red Bull. Not that I need it. But saw a lot of questions about You want to read this to me here, John? My eyes are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I went in the Dominate Your Sales group, and there seemed to be a lot of questions about objections, and I thought it would be nice to read some of those off and see how you would answer some of those questions.
Cool. Yeah, we can do a couple of those.
Awesome. So first question.
Let's sit down.
Patrick McKinney. Oh, looks like we got a call.
I guess I'm not supposed to call if somebody else answers.
Is it okay?
I have no idea.
That's fine. Cool. Cool. Patrick McKinney wrote. His objection, like XYZ dealership has a similar car that fits my needs and is more affordable. How would you overcome something like that?
That fits his need, is more affordable. Now I'm gonna find out exactly what you should already know in the deal, what the needs are and what they have offer, but the truth is it relies on you and the value and the rapport that you built with the customer. But today's consumers are going to 1.3, I think it's 1.3 or 1.5 dealerships. Who's this?
Ryan Baker on Long Road.
Oh, I thought we were calling him. But
cool. Yeah. Whatever.
I guess I'll get back to that question.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't like the structure, guys. What am I on? Hello?
Hello, this is Ryan Baker.
What up, man?
Is this Mark?
Yep.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. What's going down?
Good. So,
7 years.
No one. No one is around. It's a ghost town up here. So I'm thinking about going out into town. I wanted to maybe ask you if you had a good maybe opening line or something to maybe greet someone at a coffee shop or something like that. Maybe I can do some outside prospecting.
Absolutely.
I've really done that before, so.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know that you need a line, but the first thing is, Ryan, you need to be yourself. But yeah, so here's the deal. In Wisconsin, when I was selling cars, somewhere around it's brutal cold, December, January, February, even a little bit into March. But come halfway through March, all of a sudden, the sun will come up. It'll be like the first 40 degree day or something. You'll see dudes wearing shorts and I think,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, great. The world changed. So the dealership becomes Ghostville. Not only does it, the phones, people check out, they get spring fever. So a couple things here. Obviously, you got to wait it out a little bit, I'm sure. But the second thing I would do is the same thing I did day in and day out when I went and built rapport at the coffee shops or at the communities within the churches, within everything. I just would go out and I would introduce myself, man, and just talk to them and start up a conversation. I'm never going to lead into it with trying to find out, trying to tell them I'm selling them a car.
Yeah.
They're you're going to get to that. It's going to come up a conversation. The easiest thing is, so what do you do? And they ask in return always, right? What do you do? Well, I sell cars, and I'm really. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a good one, yeah.
Once you have a little bit of rapport built with them, and you're talking to them, especially right now. It sounds as stupid and cliche as it is, but hey, Ryan, how's the weather today? They're gonna go into a story. Man, we haven't seen the sun in 7 months, dude. It's amazing. It's great. I don't know what to do with myself. I might even mow my lawn, right? That's cool. What else?
Yeah.
What do you do for fun? Oh, cool. What do you do for a living? Oh man, I'm a bricklayer. Oh, you're a bricklayer? Well, I sell cars. Or they're gonna ask you, whatever, and you can break it down that way. That's how I would do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man, I thought we were having you call in at the end of the show. Is there anything else you wanted?
I was kind of getting into that. I know I've already asked a bunch of questions, and you already hit everything on the nail. I just wanted to see if maybe you can, pump me up a little bit, give me a line or something before I go out into the world, so to speak.
Well, man, I think it's gonna go just. Did you see my post I put on Facebook today? My video post.
I did not, but I'll check it out.
I'll just tell you what it is. You don't have to watch a video. In order to be great, you got to be good. In order to be good, you got to be bad. In order to be bad, you got to suck. In order to suck, you got to get started. Right now, where you're at, you're contemplating in your head back and forth. What should I say to this person? What should I do? What should I do? People are in numbers. You can go out. You can prospect. You can multiply. You can talk. You can just enjoy yourself. Be a normal human being. And just do the work and take the action, and you're going to come into something. The script's going to come into place. You don't have to go out there. Sometimes in my mind, I often overcloud it, feeling like I have to be ultimate professional. I have to be this. I have to do that. But the truth is, bro, you just got to fucking get started. And that's it.
Do it.
You just got to go do it. I mean, every time, the same thing with my son. We were playing basketball the other day. He's finding this newfound love for it. I encourage him just to get started. Now the dude's making 15 shots in a row, right? And he's 7 years old. And
I saw his three-pointer.
and he's making a three-pointer, right? He can barely – he's a little guy. My point is he just had to start somewhere, and he's learning, right? He's not great. He's not good. I'm not going to tell him he sucks, but he's – I'm not saying he sucks, but he's learning, right? And that's the same thing that you got to do, man. If I even tell people with my recovery, if I was a baby, I'm 22 months into this shit, man. I'm still learning some things day in, day out, like how to beat these, how to handle it, how to go on I had to learn how to go on a date sober. I had to learn everything sober, right? If I was a baby, I'd be shitting my pants. But I just, what I'm saying? I'm only 22 months. I just had to get started. So I just want you to take the action that you have. If it's in your mind, you already thought about it. If you committed to it, just go fucking do it.
Just do it. Yeah, I'm pumped.
All right, bro. And then
Exactly what I needed.
give me a couple words real quick for some of these guys that are thinking about jumping on the 30 and 30 Reloader program. I know were you on the call today, the trainings. What do you think, man? Are you happy back there?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the videos. I try to watch like one or two a day just so I don't watch all of them at once. Keep it fresh in my mind.
Toma, man.
I'm digging the Facebook stuff. I've gotten a lot of views and pumping out. I've spent a little bit of money getting my ads boosted. I've got 2 sales out of it already, so I'm digging that portion. I'm almost through it.
So if you knew somebody would be on, you'd tell them to join up. You think that you see value in everything we do?
Yeah, I've already shared some of my knowledge that I've gotten from Facebook from a couple guys in my office, and I have I'll let a couple other guys watch it in there too.
Awesome.
But yeah, I definitely would pump it out to everyone. It's an excellent program.
Ryan, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling in. Let me know the results. Send it in that private group message. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if you win. Let me know when you get some appointments out of it, all right?
Have a great day.
You too, bro. Take care.
Bye.
Awesome.
So just like I said right there, for many of you out there, I mean, I love talking about this stuff every day, and it really boils down to, I'm gonna tell a story for my kid. When I was a little kid, I wasn't really fit. I was just a little chubby kid, right? And like I wasn't, I don't know, man. I was even shy a little bit, which is weird now because I don't give a shit. But when I was a little kid, I was afraid, but I had all these ideas, all these things I wanted to do, and it didn't really come until I was, to be honest with you, until I experimented with drugs and just the life got out of hand. But I became this person where it just didn't matter anymore. And every time I wanted to do something, and I look back being a little kid, and I was scared of doing something, and I just took action. It worked. And now as a 37-year-old man, I'll be this Saturday, everything I need to do, like as the things get bigger, the millions of dollars I'm going for get bigger, and the deals I put together and the lives people's lives I'm changing get bigger and harder. I just have to take action. So I want to encourage all you guys right now that are watching just to take action. We're going to go to a break. All right, we're back. And we're running a little bit short on time here. So because I believe we started at 1:30, right? So we're about 13 minutes into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to go to the next call. Sam Bradley, right? That's who I'm supposed to be calling?
Yep.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man? Are you watching me?
I was watching you, but now I had to interrupt the live feed. Now I'm on the phone.
Now you're on the phone. You're actually on the live. So Sam, go ahead. Can you speak just a little bit louder, maybe, so that these guys can hear you? What's your question?
Right there.
Perfect, bro. Money. What's your question, man?
I had a question I posted to the group earlier. I was just curious about Instagram and Snapchat. There was a little bit of chatter about that a little bit earlier. And when Jacob signed me up for the 30 and 30, he told me there was a guy that had been killing it on Instagram. So I was just curious. Do you use Instagram right now for Mark Jensen Enterprises? Do you not? Do you use Snapchat?
Yeah. So
Maybe how does that go about that?
I'll give you a rundown real quick on the way that obviously Facebook for me is where it's at. My Facebook personal page is more like I don't spend a ton of time on there. When I first started doing this, I did a lot. I shouldn't say that because I'm on Facebook right now, right? But I have different pages. I got my business page and my personal page. My personal page, I post pictures of my son, the stuff I'm doing for fun, like just my life stuff on there. I always like to put a motivational video or motivational quote every single morning, something in the evening. I'm just trying to give over there, right? Like I'm not asking for anything, but I'm trying to just build like my brand as a good human being is ultimately what I'm trying to show there, right? Like I comment, post on people's things, share other people's stuff. But over there, I'm just trying to be a good person. My business Facebook for me is basically, I think we're at 90 some, a little over 9,000 people right now, which a year ago, I just started it a year ago on June 1st. So we gained 9,000 people in 1 year, which is quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I use it only for Facebook ads. We drop content, right? I mean, I think John schedules stuff on there, but I don't put a ton out there because Facebook is pay to play, right? They want you to put the ads out there, so that's where my stuff's at. So all my leads that come in, all my advertisements, all the videos, the brand awareness, all the things we want to boost out there, that all gets done via the Facebook business page. I'm actually going to go through a business page, I think, here in a couple minutes for a guy. So not a lot really happens there. But the cool thing is about Instagram, I think Instagram works well. Now, I didn't use it when I was selling cars. It just wasn't my thing. So I'd like to find out, and maybe what I'll do is I'll get for us back in the 30 and 30 Reloaded group, I'll have Jacob tell me who it is. I'll do a call with him one-on-one. I'll put a Be Live or something in the group for you guys, and I'll actually question them, and then you can learn from them. Would that be cool?
That'd be super cool.
Okay, now here's what I know about Instagram. Let's write that down, buddy. Here's what I know about Instagram. It's a great place to get traffic. I don't necessarily think, like for me, I don't necessarily think I can I'm going to drive a bunch of sales there. I haven't quite figured out how to put them in my sales funnels. But what I like to use my Instagram for is, and I got thousands of people on there, but I don't push it super hard like I should. But I like to put the memes out there. I like to put the posts, and I like to do the Facebook or the Instagram live stuff once in a while. For you, we'll learn how to do it. But I think if you're a fitness person, if you're like a motivator, if you're like, I think Instagram's cool right now for just to share stuff with people, pictures only, limited words, right? So I'll find out about that guy. But here's the thing about Snapchat, which is unique, bro. I don't know how many, I have, I think, 4,000 people on my Snapchat right now. I just was looking at it. And I can do one store, right? They can pick or choose who they want, or you could direct message exactly who it is. You can take a picture and put it directly into their box, right? Or into their screen and see them opening it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think Snapchat is where, I mean, when I go through my Snapchat, which I don't use a ton, but I made some sales off there. I'm able to open it. I'm actually really able to hyper target exactly who I want, what I want them to see. I don't have to put a picture of me and my kid out on my story, but if I want my mom to see it, if I want my dad to see it, if I want my girlfriend to see it, if I want my brother to see it, I just boom, boom, boom and click it in there. The same thing can happen with a car, bro, or what you're trying to sell, or your daily 8-second video. You can put it directly on there, or you can put it out there for their story. I think that Snapchat right now is very powerful. That's how I would use that for sure. Is there anything that, like, because that's pretty like self-explanatory. Is there something that's holding you back from using it that maybe I could help you with?
No, I mean, I don't have Snapchat. I mean, I have a hard time managing so many different platforms at once. So I guess it's kind of, trying to figure out, like, how to be, which one to use, the ones that are effective, first and foremost, and then if you have time, I mean, use the other ones and try and decide if there's value in using the other ones or.
Well, here's a really cool thing. With your Snapchat. You can take the pictures on the Snapchat, and it's got there's a little save feature in there. You can save the video automatically to your camera roll, then just upload it right to Instagram. So you can virtually put the same message out at the same time. So it's a little hack, right? You don't have to take a picture on each and every one of them.
Right.
So I would do it that way. The money right now for you, bro, for me, for you, if I had to go sell cars, and I fully believe it, because just the other day I sent down 3 leads off of my Facebook. It's in my business, or my personal Facebook page. The more value I bring there, the more, like, you can look at guys out there that do awesome. Like, I can think of like Mike Davenport. I just looked on, he's on there right now. Dude's an amazing salesman, right? But he's always got something going on out there. The Facebook page is where it's at. That's the personal page. That's where I would concentrate and put most of my time if I was you.
Yeah. Okay. Mark, I know you're on. You only got so much time, but brand new, just started 30 and 30. What's a good schedule for like watching videos in the morning, in the afternoon? I mean, obviously at work you're supposed to be working hard, grinding, and stuff like that, and making it happen.
So do you have a copy back, and that's cool. We'll address this right now. But do you have a copy of the schedule actually in the program, right? Under the bonus.
I haven't had a lot of time to explore yet.
Okay.
Just got back to vacation.
All right. Under the bonus section, in the 30 and 30 section, there's going to be there's a webinar I did. There's a lot of stuff. There's flyers. There's networking stuff. There's an actual copy as a blank schedule, and there's a copy of my schedule, my exact schedule that I used when I was selling cars. In there, I break down when I trained, how I trained, and so on and so forth. But I'll tell you what worked best for me. This might not work for you. I have the attention span of a ferret at moments, right? Sometimes, like right now, I've got a zillion things going. I have to slow myself down. So what worked well for me was 15 minutes in the morning. Okay. So I'd get up as I'm cooking my breakfast or prepping my meals, 15 to 20 minutes in the morning of something positive. Right, something, whether it's like John Maxwell, whether it's Zig Ziglar, whether it's whatever you want on there. So I like to start myself off with that. Then the next 15 to 30 minutes as I'm doing the other things, I'm actually listening to the training. I don't necessarily need to see it, just need to hear it, right?
Yep.
So I want that there. I'm going to then listen to those same videos on lunchtime when I'm taking 15, 20-minute break. I'm going to listen to it, and then I'm going to listen to the same ones again before I go to bed. So I'm going to pick 2 modules. I keep them short and sweet back there because the truth, as much as I want to help you, I really want to show you how to sell cars. I want to help you out there. I want you selling instead of training. So I would pick 2 modules a day and bust them out every single day. Like 45 minutes of training a day. If you want to do more, that's up to you. But that worked well for me. And then also on my drive to work, then I'm listening to closes or I'm thinking about stuff. I'm getting myself mentally prepared for the game plan, for the battle that I have to go and I have to do.
Gotcha. Awesome. That's super helpful. Thanks, Mark.
All right, man. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Yeah. So next we have is Brad Singer. He had put a question in the group. Anyone have any suggestions on how to improve my Facebook page and get more followers and
The same
his
stuff
Facebook
that these
ad
guys
build.
are
Yeah,
asking.
so I thought it was perfect time. So let me throw his page. I'm gonna throw his page up there, and we're gonna check it out and we're gonna look at it.
Oh yeah, I want to talk to this guy.
Okay, perfect. Oh, my bad. Let's put that down.
See, the problem with this thing is like, I don't know when he made the page. And it's not that it's a bad page. You can only do so much, right? I mean, this isn't MySpace. We can't we
Yeah.
can't go back and change them. But go down a little bit so I can look at it.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's got really cool photos and everything that are on there, but I think that's cool. But you're only getting one like on there, so I don't know. The thing that you're doing here, go back down so I can read them. Like he's thanking him here. I'd much rather put that picture on my personal page because it's got this dog. People are gonna see this dog. He's wearing a bandana. They're gonna think that's cool, right? And this guy here, you're gonna celebrate the victory on there. So instead of getting one view, obviously you put it on your other one, you're gonna get more.
Yeah.
This page, like I tell people, is, for me anyways, you can put knowledge out there, you're sharing, but nobody wants to see that stuff because it's not coming up in anyone's newsfeed. You only got 64 chances. You've got to be able to run the Facebook ads off of that one. I mean, ultimately, if I had to go back into the car world and start over fresh without my name, if I just go under fucking Bill Wolf, like if I had to go make a new like a whole new identity and sell, I'm gonna come up with a new personal page. I'm gonna build the crap out of it. I'm gonna brand myself. I'm gonna do more videos. I'm gonna put everything out there. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna build one of these with my name or whatever, and I'm gonna use it just to target the demographic that I'm trying to sell to. So as far as the page that was up there, I think the page is great. I think the content's great. I think it's just gonna take some time, and you just really need to invest in the ads. Or not invest the ads, do more organic, whatever works for you. I believe that the ads work well.
Awesome. Let's go to another break.
All right, cool. Take a break.
Cool. All right, and we're live.
All right, we're back. I just was looking at myself on the live. That's kind of cool, man. That's really neat. I guess I got a call that called in on the break, so let's check it out.
Perfect.
Hello? Who's this?
Josh Rivera.
What up, bro?
What's up, man? So I have a question. I've had a hard time getting some of my leads from Facebook to actually come in and buy a car.
Okay.
I mean, I've had 9 leads so far. One actually show up and come in. The other one, will have an appointment on Friday, and then I have another appointment Wednesday.
From those leads?
Huh?
From those leads?
Yep.
All right, so this is I have to ask you a question real quick. Do you think that every single lead I get wants to talk to me?
No, of course not.
So, general rule of thumb, bro. I was actually just, I was looking at something that my friend Ryan Stuman wrote. Like, I had the same theory, but we never talked about it. I was reading one of his articles yesterday, and it basically said, out of every 10, you're going to get contact with 3. Right? It's the same thing. So, for every 10 leads you're getting, you should probably expect contact from 3, and then ultimately you should be able to get 1 down in there working, okay? I think you can have a stronger number than that. But what is the question? And to me, if you're getting, sounds like you have contact with 3 of them, and you've got appointments set with them. So
I'm trying to get them in and convert them to sales. That's my biggest thing.
but the appointments are out a little bit, right? Like you have the appointments out a few days.
Yeah.
Why is that? So the one thing I would say is if you got the leads that came in, it's in the urgency to get them down there. So
Yeah,
what?
yeah, I mean, of course.
Okay, so what questions are you asking? What are they telling you? Can you just give me a scenario of how one of them went down?
Well, so my lead's basically based on guarantee credit approval. So some of these people their phones aren't even on. But basically what it is, I'm saying, hey, I need to help you. Hey, I have certain cars for this. When can you come down here? And some customers tell me Friday, some customers are telling me Wednesday, but it's Monday.
Okay. So, but you would have made those last week, or those came in today?
2 of them I actually talked to today.
Okay. So either A, they're really really busy and they're trying to make something happen, or B, they just probably don't they just waste your time. But the one thing I would ask them, since you're already dealing with, that it's going to be, less than stellar credit, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm going to ask them right now is, obviously you came in looking at this, you and I, sir, You know your credit better than I do. You looked at the ad, correct? Yes, correct. I understand that, and I'm trying to be transparent, open, and honest with you, and I want to help you get into the car that you need. I'm actually trying to help you with this stepping stone and get where you need to go. Now, I understand that Wednesday and Thursday or Friday, and you might be busy. Is there anything that you can do, or is there anything that's going to be any different and get you down here right now? Because I'm going to need some time to get this going for you anyways, right? So if you can come see me tonight at 6:15 or 7:15, that would be so much beneficial for both of us. So something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
Just push back for the urgency. Or the other question is, oh, cool, that's great. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday. But let me ask you, what's going to change between now and Friday? Why can't we get it in here a little bit sooner so I can spend some more time working on this deal for you, working on getting you the perfect car, working on helping you reshape your life? Something like that. I think it's going to be in the urgency. I think sometimes often people set an appointment and they get so excited they set the appointment that they don't realize that they didn't lock down a great appointment.
Yeah, 5 days from now.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't be proud that you're actually taking the effort, because some people don't. Call that guy now back and say, all right, cool, I just wanted to get ready for your appointment. I've been doing some thinking, but you know what, man? It would be so much better if I could get you down here earlier so we got the whole week. Going into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it gets busy. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on. I'd like some more time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you already know that they probably can't go anywhere else and buy.
That's correct.
So I would push for that.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark.
All right, man. Thank you. That's it?
Yeah.
All right, so that's it, I guess, for today. I don't know how many viewers we had on, but I want to thank every single one of you guys. And I'll go back with a comment. It seemed like this show had one common theme. Everybody's looking for I don't want to say the magic potion or whatever, but they're looking to they're asking the question, and the question lies within, right? The question is within you. It's the same thing I tell my brother, I'll tell my mom, I'll tell my son, I'll tell John here right now. No matter what, and someone just text me right now. No matter what you want, it's on the other side of action. Anything you think, your fears or this holding you back or whatever it may be, you just got to take the action. You just got to get started. You just got to go do what you want to do today. If it's just going out and making videos, then go make the videos. If it's actually figuring out what part of the sale you need to work on. For instance, I know right now, I just was having a conversation with John, our email marketing is not the way that I want it to be. I'm in charge of that. It starts with me. Shit rolls downhill. I need to take action. I could go back in here and work. I could go do what I need to do and just put it off to the side because I all know that emails don't open, but it's not fulfilling what I need inside. So what I'm saying is I have to take action. I have to help John. I have to help him figure out what to do. We have to, as a team, collectively take the action and make it happen. So I'm encouraging you right now to take action. The second thing on my thoughts, Facebook, obviously people are trying to figure out how to utilize this, how to make it work for them. You guys can do the same thing that I've done. Like, I literally now have been able to, if your goal is to go help people the way I am, or go into a different business or go down a different road that you want, this platform right now, selling cars, selling on Facebook, being the person you want, branding yourself, getting known, is an opportunity of a lifetime. Like, social media for us, especially being for free, essentially we have to pay for the ads, but essentially for it being for free has opened up so many doors for me that I want to tell you guys that there is no right way. There is no wrong way to do it. You just have to keep doing it. I shouldn't say it's the wrong way. Don't get on there and talk shit. Don't be negative. Don't do all those things. There is some things you shouldn't do. But as long as you have a proper goal-oriented post or something you're trying to put out there, bring some sort of value to the world, it's just going to take off. You just got to do it every day, day in and day out. Take consistent action. That's it for this week of Marks Remarks. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.